Breaking the silence, taking the dive in. Nikki pulling strings like she playing the violin. Made in his likeness, radiant vibrance. Give them all glory, ain't no way to deny it. She gon' make you laugh, she gon' stimulate your mind. Making things shake, she ain't in no wasting time. They can come close but can't imitate the grind. Got a different way to illustrate and innovate designs. BTS podcast, gotta watch that. Teaching us the game, that mean Nikki got class. If you watch it once, you gon' wanna stop back. This an opportunity that you cannot pass. Unleash your inner voice, cause better days coming. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days.
People see the smile, they hear the motivational words, they see the strength, but what they don't always see is the silent battles behind it. I've had to fight just to still be standing today. I've dealt with sickness. I've dealt with heartbreak. I've dealt with childhood trauma. I've dealt with moments where life hit so hard that honestly, I didn't know how I was going to keep going. There were times I smiled just so nobody would ask questions. Times I showed up for everybody else while secretly falling apart myself. So today I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk about those silent battles behind the smile. You see, some of the people smiling the hardest are hurting the deepest. And the scary part, most people would never know, right? They would never know. There were times I felt emotionally tired, mentally drained, and spiritually exhausted. But one thing life has taught me is this: pain, it changes you. It changes you. And sometimes it hardens you. Sometimes it humbles you. And sometimes it forces you to become a version of yourself you never knew existed. I had to learn that surviving something is not weakness. Making it through dark seasons is not weakness. Needing rest is not weakness. And y'all know I don't get rest, right? Crying is not weakness. And I know there are people watching this right now who feel like they have to keep it all together for everybody else. You feel like if you break down, everything around you will too. Been there. But let me tell you something. Strong people get tired too. There's nothing wrong with admitting life has been heavy. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm struggling. There's nothing wrong with healing at your own pace. For a long time, I carried things in silence because I thought silence made me strong. Plus, I was afraid to even say anything. because I was afraid of what people will say, how people will judge me. And sometimes we're embarrassed of what we're going through. And we don't want nobody to know about it, right? Nobody. But healing really began when I stopped pretending I was okay all the time. You ever like been in a grocery store or been somewhere in the public and somebody asks you, well, how you doing? And the first thing you say is, I'm okay, I'm doing fine. How about yourself? Or reality, you're drowning in real life, in real time, like you're really going through something. But you just told them you were okay. But even through everything that I faced, sickness, the trauma, the heartbreak, the disappointments, I'm still here. I'm still standing. And maybe that's what somebody needed to hear today. That even after everything life throws at you, you're still here too. Still fighting, still pushing, still surviving. And I want you to stop minimizing that, because surviving seasons that were meant to break you take strength. People will never fully understand, never understand what you went through. Because you know what? I had to start looking at life like this. I wear a size 6, sometimes 6.5, sometimes 7 in kids' shoes, depending on the shoe, right? There's a lot of people that cannot wear that size in kids. So you can't walk a day in my shoes because what? You can't fit them, right? Same thing applies to everybody else. Nobody in the world, well, let me take that back. There are people in the world that wears the same size shoe as you, but they don't have the same struggles as you. There are people that wear the same size shoe as you, but they don't have the same struggle as you. Your pain is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning. The same person that cried in silence can still heal. The same person that almost gave up can still win. The same person that feels broken today can still become powerful tomorrow. Do not let one season convince you that your life has no purpose, because we all go through things in life. We go through it, we get through it, we fall down, we get back up, and we do it again, right? Sometimes we have to do things scared. Sometimes we just have to do it anyway. Even if we don't want to do it, just do it. Because sometimes we'll miss out on our blessings because we decided not to do something that we were supposed to do. Some of the strongest people are built in the darkness. And even if your progress feels slow, keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Even if healing feels uncomfortable, keep going. Because you know what? The things that make you uncomfortable, the things that make you uncomfortable is leading you to the next step in your life. And sometimes we got to be uncomfortable to get where we need to go, right? It's not going to feel good. It's not. It's not going to feel good. Even if nobody understands your journey, keep going. Because one day, the version of you that survived this season, the last season, the next season, is going to inspire somebody else to not quit. So I have a challenge for y'all this week. I challenge you to stop pretending you're okay all the time. Check on yourself the same way you check on everybody else. Sometimes we have to be like, hey, you all right? You okay? All right, get yourself together. Let's get back in the ring. Let's do this. Sometimes you have to pump yourself up. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to remind yourself who you are. I do that every single day. I have to remind myself who I am and what I am capable of doing so I can keep going. So give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to feel. Give yourself credit for surviving what almost broke you. So this week, I want you to do one thing for your healing. Maybe that's praying. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's therapy. Maybe that's finally opening up to somebody you trust. Maybe it's simply taking a moment to breathe. But do something for who? You. And when you look in that mirror this week, y'all, I spent a lot of time in that mirror. A lot of time in that mirror. And I used to not be able to look in that mirror because every time I looked in the mirror, I saw pain or I saw something I went through that I couldn't get over. I couldn't bypass. Or I looked in the mirror and I'm like, who are you? Who are you trying to become? Or I looked in the mirror and I saw so many things that I should have let go a long time ago. But the older I get, the more I realize, you know what? A lot of battles is not worth fighting. A lot of times you don't have to respond. You don't. But when you look in that mirror this week, I want you to stop only seeing the pain, but start recognizing the survivor within you. Because despite everything that you've been through, you're still here. You're still standing. And that means your story is not over yet. It's just beginning. So I hope today that I have encouraged you to keep going no matter what comes your way. I hope I've encouraged you to use your voice, use your story to lead others. And remember to use your 24 hours to the fullest, because you know what? The next minute, the next second, the next hour is not promised. You could be on the phone today talking to somebody and going tomorrow. Going the next minute, going the next second, going the next hour. Life really has a way of just teaching us a lesson. But we have to learn to take those lessons and utilize them and not shift them to the side. So this week, get to know you. Get back to you. Find out what your purpose is and do it. And remember, healing begins when we do what? Speak. Later, everybody.
Better days, slowly but surely it's a better space that'll waste my mind, so I meditate till I levitate, I elevate, but I learn not to hesitate no more, keep moving forward, chase my goals and focus more towards it, hate the lows but I need those to flourish, place my goals in front, that's what's important. So I ask myself what inspires me, breaking out of my shell, feeling yo shy quiet me, and now I'm breaking the silence like I'm Nikki Nicole, let's go. Promise you gon' see better days. Gotta keep going till you see them. Promise you gon' see better days. You gotta keep going till you see them.